Dude, are you guys kidding me? 185 views in 14 minutes? Has anybody ever asked for your advice and you like, I don't know, that's kind of a tough question. I don't really know what to tell you. So I just had an experience like that. Somebody just texted me on my texting platform, which, by the way, if you want, you can text me 1-833-575-0948. They sent me a text and they were like, hey, I'm thinking about dropping out of college and becoming a full-time musician. Now, if you don't already know, that's my story. I dropped out of college, my first year out of college, and became a full-time musician. I dropped out 6 years ago, and now I'm here where I am now. But to give advice on whether or not somebody should drop out of college or not there's a lot of pressure on that question. So what I ended up telling the person, I was like, look, I want to be completely honest with you. I dropped out 6 years ago. It was one of the best decisions I ever made for myself, but I also know myself. From now looking back, I want you to know it was hard. It was a hard journey. It took several years to even make any money, and it's going to be hard. So I asked if they'd potentially consider doing both, testing both out. You know, I mean, it's kind of a cop-out answer to be like, oh, maybe you try both. I mean, I didn't want to try both, but I also had that drive, and if that person has that drive, then my answer of maybe try both is not going to mean anything, which is a good thing because that means that they'll actually push to become the musician that they're supposed to be. That being said, though, the most important decision is in his, that he has to know inside of him that that's the best decision. You know, I knew that at the time that was the best decision for me, but there were plenty of other. Look at John Mayer. Look, there's so many. I think Adam Levine. Like, there's so many all artists that went to college. I think Adam Levine might have dropped out, but John Mayer, I think finished at Berkeley. You do what's right for you.
You have been quite the disturbance today, buddy. You know that? Quite the disturbance.
So I would like to point out that having a dog is very, very similar to having a child. I've been trying for the past 30 minutes to start recording some videos, but Jamie has some friends over doing some schoolwork. Jamie's in grad school doing it online, and they're trying to take a midterm, so I'm down here with Bullet, but he wants to go upstairs and sit. He wants to go upstairs and say hi to them, and he's freaking out. We bring him upstairs. He freaks out upstairs. I bring him down here. He freaks out. I just want to film some videos. We're currently working on an exporting, actually, what I hope is close to the final version of the Better Days song. I think I might work on it maybe today, a little more, tomorrow a little more, and then, you know, set it for next week's release. Give me a little bit more time to get on the next song, and hopefully I can start getting that like song a week out again. We'll see what happens. That was exhausting. Dude, sitting here for like the past legit, I think since 12 o'clock, and it's 7 o'clock, so almost 7 hours straight. I mean, look, I'm not complaining about like sitting, like people do that all day, every day, but like when you're sitting at a computer, I'm actually, you know what, I'm not gonna complain because I feel like people actually at quote unquote 9-to-5 jobs, that's exactly what they do. So, you know what? Scratch that. On a different note, I'm pumped to say that I'm doing another sponsorship deal with the company that I worked with last time. But this is what I'm thinking that I'm really excited about. So some videos that I do, you know, obviously get copyright claims. And because of that, I can't make the ad revenue off of that unless it gets disputed and it goes through and they say, oh, your dispute is valid. Sometimes it doesn't come back valid, so I don't end up making any money, which is fine, whatever the case. Like, it's still growing my channel, all that stuff is fine. But what I'm thinking is, I think that on the ones that I might think I get disputed on, I might try to get sponsorships on so that I'm still technically able to make money on them, even though it's not technically ad revenue money, it's sponsorship money, which is actually, I think that's pretty cool. And on the ones that I don't necessarily think what might get copyright claimed, because it might be like an acoustic live cover of somebody else, like all this stuff that wouldn't typically get copyrighted, then I don't have to worry about it. Hey, check this out. 59 people watching. Ooh, 68 now. Yo, 76, 82. Let's see if we can break 100. I don't know if we ever broke 100 yet. Bullet Beat might break 100, buddy. Ooh, 90. Let's go. Come on, 10 more. We are 83 subs away from hitting the goal, man. 83 subs. That is crazy. I can't believe that. I think tomorrow's the day we go to that restaurant that I've been waiting for like 3 weeks to go to. Because I'm like, this is the restaurant I want to go to when I hit my goal. And I'm pumped. Yo, 200 views in 15 minutes? Are you kidding me? That's insane. Alright, so that last video did insane. In the first, hour and 9 minutes, 702 views is insane. I don't think anything's ever done that well on my channel. But, that being said, Little Mix just released a new song, and people were like, "Oh, can you do the new song?" They literally released it like five minutes ago. Like it was funny. It's funny how God works, man. It was the same exact minute that I think like 7 o'clock or 6:30, whatever the place is. They've released it. It's not technically available in the US until midnight, but because I have subscribers all over the world, some guy was like, hey, here's this MP3, record it and post it. So, you know, I checked it out. It's clean. Because that's something I check for all my songs, and I'm gonna do it, and I'm gonna post it in the next hour or something like that, and hopefully that'd be really cool. That being one of the first in the US to do it would be pretty sick, man. I hope I'm taking a risk that this does not hurt the channel in the sense of like getting any like copyright strikes for posting it early. You know what's funny is all that work and rushing around to get it on there as soon as possible. It was blocked. Nobody even saw it. It's all good, man. Whatever. Wasn't meant to be, I guess. We are 75 subs away from 10K though, which is insane. So thank you so much for everybody, all your support. I can't believe it's insane.